Hey everybody, today I'm working on a 2007 Chevrolet Express van and we're going to be doing a heater core on it. So first thing we're going to do is, you got the coolant bottle here, there's a 10mm headed bolt here, you're going to take that out. Then the heater hoses are down in here, and the only problem with getting these heater hoses out is there is this cowling drain that fits in there, and it has three 10mm headed nuts here. This one is very difficult to get to. Once you get that out, you can get this out of the way, and then you can finally get to the heater hoses. Trying to get you a shot of the heater hoses. Yeah, right there. There's the two heater hoses, got two spring clamps. We got to get those off, and once we get those off, we'll go inside the car and start working on taking the dash apart. All right, well, I finally got the two heater hoses off up there. They have these crappy, spring clamps that are very hard to get off, so I finally got them off. And now we're gonna be moving into the inside. We're gonna need to take off the lower kick panel, and we're gonna take this panel off. This panel here has a couple screws here and there, and then we're gonna have to get in here and get this box part out. So that's what we're gonna start working on next. All right, so this panel here has a 10mm headed bolt here, a 10mm headed bolt here, and then it just clips in here, and you just pull it out this way. Then this kick panel has clips that go in here and down here, so you pull this out and it comes out. So basically the heater core is behind here. There is 5mm bolts here, 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 and at the very top, they want you to cut the case open. So what I understand, you grab this and you kind of just work it back and forth until it breaks up top, and then you can pull this panel out. So let me get these 5mm bolts out. And there's a heat duct here that doesn't seem like it wants to come out. There's a push pin here. I'm going to take this push pin out and see if I can slide this out to get it out of my way. You can actually see right here it says cut. Can you see that up there? It says cut here to get the top of the heater box list. Let me get this, try to get this out and the bolts out, and I'll come back. All right, well, I got the panel off, and guess what? Somebody has already been in here and already cut the box, so I didn't have to worry about cutting the box. And the box has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and you can read right there, it says here, for heater service, cut here. Well, I didn't need to. Somebody put this stuff on here. I don't know why. So then you have this bracket here, and after you take that bracket out, then the heater core should just slide right on out. Probably gonna need both hands to get it through the dash, figure out what's going on here. All right, well, it should just slide out now. Let me get my light in here. I need both hands to see what's going on, but then the heater core should just slide out. We'll take a look at it. All right, well, here is the heater core that was in it. You can see that somebody put silicone on the heater hoses. I don't know why, I usually don't do that. And here is an original General Motors heater core, and you can see the tubes move. Tubes move on this one too. But the reason why we're replacing this is because the guy had no heat. You can see how much smaller the core is. This one's definitely got a bigger core. I'm almost positive that this core is clogged up. So we'll get this put back in, the cover put back on, and that's about it. This is a real quick one. It's really not that hard to do. If you have to cut the case, it might be hard to do, but I was able to, this one was already cut, so I didn't have to worry about that. So you put the heater core back in, you put the clamp back at the top, then you slide the cover back in, and you put that other piece on. All right, everybody, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. This is a pretty straightforward and easy heater core to do. There's only a handful of bolts to take out. It pays like 3.6 hours. All right, everybody, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my automotive videos. Hey everybody, a little bonus video for you. This is that heater core that came out of that van, and I wanted to show you why I changed it. I didn't change it because it was leaking. I changed it because the guy had no heat. So on this heater core here, the inlet runs in here and then it has 10 tubes that run down to the bottom, then it goes over, and then 10 tubes back out. So this is the inlet here, this is the outlet here, and I'll show you why I changed it. Is if you look inside there, you can see that it is all clogged up. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is the outlet side. See how clean the tubes are? So right there, that is why I changed this heater core, is because the guy was not getting any heat and the heater core is all clogged up. This is actually an aftermarket heater core. This core isn't quite as thick as the original, but there was something that in the cooling system that caused this heater core to clog up. I've already replaced the radiator in this and the water pump and flushed it out real good, so he probably won't have another problem with it again. But there's your bonus footage. That's why I changed this heater core in this van.